Auto can answer a wide range of business questions from simple to complex, as long as they are relevant to the data you have. For example, if you have data tracking shipments and schedules, you can ask questions like, how many shipments were delayed last month? What is the average delivery time for each region? Which products have the highest demand and lowest supply? How can I optimize the shipment routes to reduce costs and improve customer satisfaction? However, not all questions are equally easy for Auto to answer. Some questions may be too vague, too broad, too specific, or too ambiguous for Auto to understand and generate a meaningful answer. This is where prompt engineering comes in. Prompt engineering is the art and science of crafting effective prompts for AI. That is, the questions or commands that you give to the AI to get the answers or actions you want. Prompt engineering is important because it helps you communicate your intent and expectations to AI. Prompt engineering also helps you get the most out of AI's capabilities and leverage its strengths and limitations. So how do you write effective prompts for Auto? Here are some best practices to follow. Be accurate. Use precise and consistent terms that match the data you have. For example, if your data has an attribute called region, use that term instead of area or zone. Be precise. Specify the level of detail and granularity you want in your answer. For example, if you want to see the total revenue broken down by category, ask Auto, what is the total revenue by category, instead of just revenue. Have a time frame. Include a time period or a date range in your question, if applicable. For example, if you want to compare the sales of this year and last year, ask compare sales for year 2023 and 2024 instead of just sales. And lastly, use natural language. Write your prompts in a conversational and grammatical way, as if you were talking to a human. For example, instead of sales region product, say, what are the sales of each product in each region? To help you write relevant questions, Auto has the following capabilities. Autocomplete. Auto can autocomplete attribute elements. These are unique identifiers in your dataset, and by pressing the tab key or by clicking on each element while completing your question, Auto inserts the attribute element into the prompt for you. Visualization selection. Auto can switch the visualization type it selects when delivering the response to your prompt. You can select them from the following list of visualizations to include into your prompt with natural language. Suggested topics. Auto can generate suggested topics based on the dataset. For bots, this would be the dataset the bot has access to, and for Auto answers, this would be the dataset within the dashboard.